Hey there everybody, Magnum Knights here with some more Total War Warhammer. And our campaign is finally coming to a close. Or at least, fairly close to a close. The Empire is wilting away, having only very few provinces left. Vampires are making some pretty good progress, I'd say. Let's alter the map back to where it's supposed to be. There we go. That's why I was getting lost. I'm like, none of this looks right. Anyway, the vampires are basically just moving in and resettling everything that I burned to the ground. I have no problems with the vampire counts at this time. They can do whatever it is that they do. The Empire itself has a couple of provinces hiding over here in Bretonnia that I'm hoping to burn very, very soon. In our last episode, we've managed to get Sigvald into Bretonnia, burning a minor Bretonian faction at Parvalon. Alright. So where are our armies? Ah, there's Prince Sigvald. Decisive victory.
Avert your eyes.
We took some damage on our knights and shagoths. Overall, not too bad. We have Fator, the Gore Master, way up top here. Thank you. Okay. We're still burning out Corleone. With Pollock Sun Eater. Archeon, the Overchosen, is making his way up to... Well, Workbad's already been done, but he's going to make his way over to Wolfenburg in march stance just to get there a little bit quicker. It's got an okay army, but it's suffering from attrition due to him being in a swamp. Bretonnia has taken some pretty heavy losses from the Beastmen as well, by the looks of it. Which is going to make my job so much easier. So we'll keep Sigvald in the normal stance here.
Forward unto slaughter.
We'll move him south. We're going to burn
Bring them to ruin.
Quinellis here soon. Fator the Gore Master. Services are costly.
You dare!
Alright, so let's go ahead and grab Fator. We're going to embed him in Polek's army for the upcoming battle. And turn. Here comes some Empire agents. This is going to be all kinds of fun. Kislev is finally no more.
Destroy!
We'll just burn you to the ground. To the ground with ye. And we're going to do a quick check on our objectives here. The Empire is still alive, as is Bretonnia. And we need to, well, we've raised 43 settlements for our long campaign victory. We're going to keep Kolek just sieging away up there.
Fulfill the pact!
Archeon's moving his way. When he gets close to Wolfenburg, I'll camp him down to replenish his losses from attrition.
Bring ruin!
Stalia and I aren't even at war. That's great. That is amazing.
Invade!
Finally, Archeon is out of attrition lands. dog. Stop that. Yes, I'm talking to you, silly creature. Well, Bretonnia has dispatched a captain to try and stop me. He's mustering forces. Oh, he wants to fight. For real and for true, you want to fight me, Bretonnia? Now, I've got really good odds in the balance power bar. So, we're gonna go ahead and fight the battle. We'll not auto everything here for the final episode, or what I believe will be the final episode. Oh, Kolek. Kolek's not taking part in this battle. We're being led by Hillcroft the Manslayer. I guess they ran a successful assassination on Kolek. Well, that's gonna set me back some. Kolek is a beast.
Chaos comes!
Alright, we're gonna have our...
Tremble, mortal! Name your demand! Tremble, mortals!
Alright, let's grab our main line here.
Glory.
We don't want to go too thin with our lines against Bretonnia. They got a lot of cavalry.
My god's
We're
call!
gonna put some aspiring champions in behind here, just to help keep the leadership high for my units. Might just mix them in.
Chosen!
Our second line is going to be chosen with great weapons, and we're going to have halberds on the flank
glory.
guarding our sides
Undivided.
against possible cavalry charges and against just cavalry in general when they come charging in.
Devoted hero.
Ator, my friend.
Arcane torment awaits.
Hellcroft.
Khorne's bloody glory. My god's call. No, sir.
We'll have a little bit of reserves in behind as well. And we're starting with really low winds of magic, so I'm going to go and gamble that one. There we go. Yeah, the enemy's reinforcements... Actually, should I just crush the reinforcements as they enter? That might be an idea. Alright, let's do that instead. Let's crush these guys as they enter the battlefield.
Chaos gods. Eye of the gods.
And we'll get our halberdiers
Bloody
over on the
glory.
flanks.
Chaos sorcerer.
Grab our sorcerer.
Bring their
Hellcroft.
heads.
I think that's all my units. Except for you guys.
Chosen.
Are chosen with great weapons. In reserve you go. Yeah, that's all our units. Start the battle.
Bastards, witness me. I need souls.
Step lively, lads.
Chaos comes. Name your demand. My god's call. See, now is our time. Chaos warriors. Chaos comes. I am the gods. Seed of blood. All will be destroyed. Chaos comes. Running.
No, I couldn't quite catch all of them. Oh, our leader is under attack.
Chaos sorcerer.
Let's get our
Move.
sorcerer
Go
away
it.
from that cavalry, if we can.
Move
Those
it.
Pegasus Knights.
Going.
Kill the
Move it.
enemies of Bretonnia!
Going. Moving. And a king for all.
We're gonna mix them up here.
At your command.
We're gonna drop a fire vortex here amongst those Grail Knights.
Boom. God's bloody glory.
So let's turn these guys around and engage these Pegasus Knights. That firestorm is directly directly on top of my troops, but also directly on top of their troops.
All will be disloyal. Rebel mortal!
Get into these trebuchets if we can.
Chosen! Evil unknown! Exalted hero!
Get these Grail Knights. Mator,
Master!
lead them.
Eye of the gods!
Now my formation is thick enough that I accept the charge. And these Chaos Warriors with great weapons should be a match for Knights of the Realm.
There goes Testament glory!
Get into these archers. Now, if I could get into these Grail Knights before they can charge, we'll be looking real good.
Chosen! Dawn comes! Chaos Sorcerer!
Go ahead and buff our units.
Balefire!
Before Hellcroft goes down. We're looking at some pretty significant buffs here.
Perverse glory! Chaos Sorcerer!
Well, those Pegasus Knights are hurt.
Undevice!
Let's get these great weapons into the back of these peasant bowmen as they shatter.
Come on, lads! Get stuck in!
Chaos Sorcerer! Roar! I am champion. Going. My soul is my own.
Hellcroft, you brave, brave fool.
What? For the Chaos Gods. My gods call.
Get into these mounted yeoman archers. Now I've got nothing to really stick the Pegasus Knights to the ground, so I just need to do minor damage as I go.
Chaos Sorcerer.
Hellcroft, you need to stay back, buddy.
Going. Move. Reap their souls. What? Blood. Chosen. Slay every mortal. Blood for all. Buried. Going.
Hellcroft, drop the burning skull.
Your mortal tales are not yours.
There's victory. We took damage. They took more. So we're gonna go ahead and up our leadership this time. While he runs off. Alright, so Kolek has decided to be assassinated, which is not exactly great for us. Let's go ahead and grab Ventrius Spawn Leader to lead the army for now.
Unleash chaos!
And now we blow up the garrison, or what's left of the garrison. And we burn it to the ground.
Hail the slaughterer!
How you feeling now, little Bretonian captain?
Do you take me for a churl?
I take you for a dead man, is what they take you for. A couple more Empire provinces up here. Should I just burn these dwarf holds for fun? I might.
What?
Let's go ahead and march on in Rione. Now we've got a ton of extra population points here in this army. but I am out of movement for this turn.
Dominance. It is decreed by me.
So let's go ahead and up your encampment, Archeon, just in case things don't go my way.
I
Across the
foresee
map, player.
destruction.
It is definitely starting to look pretty good. Alright, so that reduces their cooldown. Let's go ahead and grab Piercing Bolts then. Final spell.
Betty.
Fator the Core Master. Let's go ahead and make you harder to kill.
Despoilers, come.
And Mr. Spawn Seeker, your first successful battle. Let's go ahead and get you Searing Doom. Actually, let's get you the Army Talents. How the Empire keeps paying for all these agents is beyond me. Hey, extra magic. Let's just grab one of these things. So I have 60 turns of research left, and maybe 12 turns of game left. Now I can go ahead and reduce the upkeep on all my units in Spawn Seeker's army. That would be nice. Or I could get giants. Let's go ahead and get giants.
Now they will see true power.
And just because I can, I'll spend that population point to finally upgrade the trial pit.
Despoil!
And we will burn this empire down. Sigvald. We'll burn it to the
Bring
ground.
them to you.
Armor of Fortune. Quite nice. Approaching Demonhood is the achievement I just got. Just gonna shift tab here for a second, see what that was for. Playing as Chaos, research 24 technologies. Defeat Balthazar. Nice all the way here. Shit. Archeon's patching himself up. Decent replenishment rate too on Archeon. Sigvald has just burned another town. And I'm going to have him
Who are these grotesque?
camp for now.
I will acquiesce.
I need these Shoggoths in fighting order. More trolls. Before I march on Bretonia's capital. I'm going to leave everybody in camp for a few turns just to get our unit strength back up. Lothar the Manslayer. Let's go ahead and give him the Overcast. Actually, let's get him a horse. I'm tired of you walking Lothar. Cavalry focus. Recruit the following type. Melee cavalry. Okay. Just got space for one. Sigvald. Recruit another Chaos Knights with Lances. While you're there, you know, buddy. Alright, Hellcroft is healing up nicely. And I think Archeon will be ready to roll next turn on Wolfenburg. Got a minuscule garrison.
Your order
Balthazar's
is dismissed.
working on, like, hero hammer here. Oh yeah, they're defensing up alright. Welcome back, Kolek.
Times come. Kill them all!
That's some hero hammer right there. Not a whole lot of ranged units. They do have Demigriff Knights though, rank 9 Demigriff Knights. That is not going to be cool. Let's go ahead and spend 2 turns building a couple of siege towers. Just so I have a couple. Gives Archeon a chance, and we'll continue. Let's give Archeon this Armor of Fortune. What's this Tormentor Sword? I don't even know, it's not even on my list. Let's give you an Ogre Blade instead. We have no free talismans. We do have the Chalice of Chaos though, that I will give you. We have so much crap for followers. You're not assigned to anybody. Extra hold growth on a follower. Alright, the rest of these are assigned. We'll give you a Mark of Siege. Banner of Flame. Barbarian. Alright, so Archeon's gonna get a whole lot cooler there next turn. Praetor, you've been invaluable to me. Make you even harder to kill.
Come, Counts. Abase yourselves before me. Bend the knee, and we'll talk.
You demand money. Sure. I have money. I don't need money. Cultist. Alright, Sigvald, let's take a look at your troops. Yeah, you're almost back into good fighting shape. I need a little bit more HP on the Shaggoth and a few more trolls in these units. Archer's Spawn Seeker and his new Hordes of Awesomeness.
Yes.
Move against Bretonia.
Wipe them out.
It seems everything here is wounded. Horribly wounded. But since I have no siege equipment nor monsters, I'm actually going to have to take the time to build a ram and a couple of siege towers.
Ravish them.
That seems to be the remainder of
I am a
Bretonia's
lord
forces.
of Bretonia. Never!
Okay. Well, Karn the Ruthless is leveled. make you even harder to kill, Karn Lone Ruthless. A little bit more melee defense. Dude. Here comes the agents. Oh, they said sail. They're out of there. Alright, Sigvald. You look ready. Well rested. We march on Castle Colonel. Wait. Who is this? I'm not even at war with you. So that is Bretonia's last holdout bunker up here with Spawn Seeker.
Kill them all! Attack!
Its army has fled. We have a ram. I think that's all we need. Fight to that. We batter down the gates, and we walk in, and we kill them all. This is the best plan ever. Veritas Spawn Seeker. I don't think I'm going to be using your Lore of Metal much. I'ma just keep you with the army and try and keep you safe. You're not the best leader. Oh wow, that is a lot of winds of magic to start.
At your command! Mortal fool! Chaos warriors! Slaanesh is perverse glory! Undivided!
Alright, who's got the ram?
Chosen! Such unholy resilience! Slaanesh's perverse glory!
Where's the ram? There's the ram.
Blood for the blood god!
Are we lined up on the gate? Yeah, we're lined up on the gate.
Reap their souls! All will be despoiled!
They have no artillery. So our goal?
Sorcerer Lord!
Walk it forward, lads.
By God's call! Deliver slaughter! Sorcerer Lord! Moving fast! As the Master's bid! Running!
So let's get in tight. Aspiring champions are taking the brunt of the damage here. Thankfully they're shooting at Chaos Warriors, who have shields. Fator, the Gore Master,
Yes!
taking lots of damage here.
Kill! Maim! Burn! Chaos Sorcerer! Abide
Hellcroft,
order.
get into that gate.
Sorcerer of Chaos!
I don't know what their plan here is.
Sinches many glory!
We're gonna get these,
Eye of the gods!
get the boys up on the walls here,
All will
just
be
to silence those
destroyed.
towers. My two sorcerers seem to be working on the gate, little by little. The ram is still on its way.
Horde's bloody glory! Slay them all! All will be despoiled!
What are you guys doing over here?
Chaos warriors!
Back over here.
Move fast! Horde's bloody glory! Every mortal! Slay running!
Go ahead and grab Fator here. And let's drop some death on these guys.
Yes! Kill them!
Let's grab Spawn here. Or Spawn Seeker, I should say. Drop some death on you guys.
I got some. Horde's bloody glory! Chaos warrior! Siege's many glories! Running!
Alright. Ram hath arrived.
I am channeling.
Let's get our units out of here so the Ram can get to work.
For the masters. Gorn's bloody glory. Vengeance bloody glory.
There we go.
For the chaos gods.
Few boys in the way.
Eye of the gods.
Let's get up the ladders here.
Oh, we make us wild. We don't forgive. I thou will.
Doors are open. In we go.
Reap their souls. Such a waste.
Death on the
Burn
unbelievers!
it.
Now those aspiring champions have taken a fairly hefty beating. However, it's mostly archers on the walls, so these Chaos Warriors with great weapons should mop them up easily.
Chaos come.
Get in there, boys. Kill them all.
Blood these lads!
Reap their souls.
And we need to get into the town center, which is way back
Go
here.
fast.
That will send those Chaos Warriors running. I have so many guys wanting to just go through the gate.
We're despiling.
Use the gate, idiots.
Since's many glories. Slay every mortal. Running. I am the only constant. Bring destruction. Chaos sorcerer.
Oh, that felt good, didn't it, Grail Knight?
Reap blood. Chosen. Turn it all. Chaos warriors. Chaos comes.
Let's grab you guys, get you guys into the garrison commander. Those Grail Knights definitely want to fight the last man. Oh yeah, they insta-broke here. Grail Knights fighting true champions.
True power. Choose wreck and ruin. What? Kill, maim, burn. Chosen.
Alright, let's get into the town center here, because they're just gonna run away from me.
Tremble, mortals. Slay every mortal. Obliterate them.
Like, they should be chain routing there now. Shattered. Yeah, there's the victory. Took a lot of damage on my aspiring champions. But that's fine. They'll be alright. These warriors have been around for a while. I think that's max unit rank. To the ground with you, Petronia.
Ring ruin.
Yeah, I think that's max unit rank. Nope, not quite. Almost. It's Chosen are, though. Well, that is the max stat of a Chosen right there. 120 armor. Holy shit. Is this Bretonia? That is Bretonia. You guys? Also Bretonia.
By the eldritch I see.
Good job, Spawn Seeker. Archeon sieging away. turns till he constructs his tower. And Sigvald's managed to do some impressive damage down there. Let's go ahead and put him in March stance and get him up here.
Onward to destruction.
Actually, we should march on the remainder of the Empire, which I believe their last stronghold is here, Muslian. So we march for that.
My adoring hordes agree.
We also have Linus.
You need a broom.
Leveled up. Marauders, warriors, and aspiring champion units. Extra attack would be nice. But I'm going to go with Hearts of Iron so my well-trained troops can fight on longer. I think that's the skill I wanted. Yeah. Vigor loss. And here comes the agent spam. Sorry, Beastman.
Ready.
Nothing left of you? Oh well.
Kill them all.
Spawn Seeker will move on Castle Artois. I suppose. Grail Knights, Knights of the Realm. More Knights of the Realm, lots of Knights of the Realm.
We shall weave the fates. Ravage them.
Archeon's got his towers. We will fight. They're not going to have a whole lot of men to fight with. Those Demigriff Knights are going to be a pain. So, we're a single wall assault. We have 30 freaking winds of magic, so we're just gonna start deployment. And let's grab our our gate breaking crew here. Good enough.
By God's call. Name your demand. What? Slay every mortal.
Chaos Marauders! The Dark Gods command me!
Yes.
Archeon's still on foot. Alright.
Chaos Knights.
Gate breaking crew. Kill it all.
Spoil. Choose.
Siege Tower 1 there. Siege Tower 2 there.
Chaos Warriors.
Everybody else?
Chaos comes. Move fast.
We wait for the, yes, Balthazar killed them, then they're alright. Dropping magic on us. Hidden foot. Alright, Chagov's working on the gate. Gonna work away on that. Siege towers might make it. Not sure if they will or not. The gate's definitely not holding up. Okay, get our aspiring champions up a little bit closer. Keep our units encouraged here. Enemy gates are down. Gate breakers, get in there. plowing through. Now we're gonna send two men up the towers here. We're not even gonna care about that.
We serve the gods!
See if we can get Archeon in there. The enemy's throwing every wind magic they have at us. Alright, so let's go ahead and get these knights and micro these guys a little bit better. See if we can get these knights out of here.
Move fast! Chaos warrior!
Let's get our friend up into the gates here. We gotta kill this,
Choose! Each their soul! This is done! Slanesh' desire!
Actually, let's get you guys off the walls.
Run it! Move fast! Run it!
Get out of the,
Run it!
the wall spam here. Start getting our boys down and out.
Testament glory! Name your demand! Choose! The master's
Alrighty, Archeon. Hit this little bastard.
arcane fire! Give us ruin!
Decent damage on that fireball. Get him, Archeon. We run. Let's get a little bit of a cinematic camera here with Archeon fighting the Witch Hunter with his Chaos Warriors at his back. His flaming sword and Chaos Corruption at his feet.
Ulrich's teeth!
Oh, there goes the Bright Wizard. Or the Bright Wizard, I should say. Archeon's after him. I'm putting up with any of that shit. Oh, camera's getting all kinds of messed up a little bit there.
Choose!
We're gonna take our boys. We're rushing for the city center here.
Torn cows! Chaos Knights! For the masters!
Yeah, start microing my knights a little bit here.
Archeon!
Archeon's going to attack these halberders.
Slaughter!
Actually, these swordsmen just broke in front of Archeon.
Dogger! Strike you down! Cornus bloody glory!
These halberders want to fight, do they? No, they shattered.
Archeon!
These swordsmen started coming back. No, they're gone too. Go, Archeon, go. What do we got here? Balthazar Gelt is fighting heroically in the center here, tying up a lot of my forces that don't seem to want to walk away from him. Alright, troops. You can just walk away from Balthazar Gelt. It is okay. These flatulence, the Tattered Souls, have almost decided to give up the ghost.
Chaos Knights! Wreck and ruin!
These Bright Guards are going to be no match for a Shaggoth, the armored trolls. The Shaggoth's pretty beat up. I don't know where the Demi-Curse Knights are, though. They're probably down in there. grab Archeon, get him up in here.
Eye of the gods. Seed of blood.
Now we have mostly dead missile specialist here. What are you? You're a witch hunter. Witch hunter and a, I think that's a lector on a horse, or a warrior priest. And another warrior priest.
Archeon.
Archeon's making his way up there slowly.
Shoot! Yes, Lord! Obliterate
There's some royal Ultor Grippites that I want to get into. My halberders. Not sure if Archeon's fireball will reach them or not. Through the
I
press.
don't need my sword to strike you down!
Oh, it actually ran through the crowd. Nice shot, Archeon. Oh, there's Belfixar Gelt routing. He's shattered. That's not going to be good for the rest of their morale. Nope, that's the battle. Not a bad fight put up. They got a few kills. I got more. I almost lost to Shaggoth though. That would have been bad. Excuse me. And we're gonna raise you to the ground. Yep, so with that possessed, or that new possessed, can I not equip you? Where are you, new possessed? Huh. Don't even know. Maybe he won't show up until next turn. Oh yeah, Archeon's got a skill point to spend. So let's give Archeon Deadly Blade. Sigvald's got his orders. I'm going to put him into normal
The Dark
stance.
Prince wishes.
Because it's still going to take me 2 turns to reach there anyway. Where are you, Spawn Seeker? There's Spawn Seeker.
Bring them to ruin!
The agent's catching up to Spawn Seeker, going to assault his units, no doubt. How the Empire is affording to have all these agents is well beyond me.
The sons of Grumni are indeed weak these days to come sniveling at my boots, begging for favor.
And we're going to war with the dwarves. Okay. Doing everything they can to assault my units.
Destroy!
Matters not. Spawn Seeker's going in. Gonna build me a ram.
Hail the slaughterer! Despoil!
Attack!
Archeon's going in.
Despoil!
And we're just going to blow up this fort. And burn it to the ground.
Avert your eyes.
I can see no other reasons to have Archeon in this section of the world. Vampire counts have spread like locusts everywhere. Just taking over territories that I've burned and building them up. Vampire counts super strong at this point. Have like all the territory. Okay. So let's go ahead and find Sigvald again, hiding somewhere in the world.
Ready.
And I can disband Archeon's army, but I'm not going to. That is incredibly disrespectful to Archeon.
Catch me in a moment of less rage, creature. I may spare your soul.
You probably want money? Sure. Here, have some money. I don't even care. Every time I give him money, it's probably to build a new settlement someplace. Holy shit, scaling! Razor sack this settlement.
Ravage them!
He's scaling? What's going on, buddy?
Asinine mortal.
Unleash chaos!
And we're just gonna auto this one out. And burn Bretonian to the ground.
For chaos!
Bring them to ruin.
Now, we've taken a lot of damage, but that doesn't matter. We're gonna fight this battle. The Empire will get its chance to fight back for its last settlement. 5 units of greatswords, 4 units of handgunners, 2 Empire Knights, 3 halberders, and 2 mortars. Alright, task 1, we fly the manticores over the wall. Grab you guys, you guys. I'll just put Shagoths over here. Up in front of the walls.
Attend me.
Sigvald and his friends will go here.
Slay every mortal!
We have precious little infantry actually in this army. Like actual infantry. It's all halberds as well. We're dealing with cavalry.
My God's call! Reaches many glories!
Our Chaos Knights with lances will definitely get some work done. And our Manticores, I want to put as close as possible to get over those walls and get into their mortars. Grab you guys, get you guys into there.
All will be despoiled. Fight
We'll send the command crew with you.
for the Chaos God. Faster, our blades hunger.
Grab you guys. You guys are going to the city center here. We're gonna go find those mortars if we can. Yeah. There's a mortar artillery team. Wow. Alright, so mortars are pretty accurate for hitting air units. That gate's not holding up at all.
Hold fast! Slaughter perverse glories! Move off! All will be despoiled! Glory! We will find seat during the wreck and ruin!
Alright, walls down. In we go. Into the press.
Chaos is magic!
I wield forces from the god of
I'm going to fail.
my dark prince. Destroy them!
Bring their heads. Now.
See if we can use the Shaggoth's weight to just push our way past. Get a good concave here for my troops to make their way in. Now, those Empire Knights aren't going to let me push them around. Go ahead and kill this secondary mortar crew before we get picked apart by those handgunners that I wasn't paying attention to at all. That is my fault right there.
Smash them aside!
Alright, so let's get up into these handgunners. Cause some terror there. Massive disruption to their lines.
Don't stop until they're all dead!
Pass over to Sigvald. Let's get a fireball into these handgunners. Let's get a Shaggoth into these greatswords. Get these trolls over here.
My god's call.
Grab these knights. See if we can micro those guys. Into disrupting some infantry formations. These halberds will take out these greatswords. More halberds. More greatswords. And we'll hit these guys with the fate.
Take this!
And we'll get a nice soul plate here just to drain out their leadership.
Take this!
Just to make them route a little bit faster, clearing out the rearguard. Doom and Darkness only affects one unit, but it's a fairly significant leadership loss. Wasn't paying attention to my manticores yet again. Let's get them down into these handgunners. Because after this, I really won't need them. I'll just recruit some new stuff. And that is most of their leadership gone. And there's victory. I'll be damned. Damn, I lost 64 men. Mostly just hit point damage by the looks of it. Man, those Shaggoths do work in campaign, I gotta say. The mortars didn't kill anybody.
Destroy!
The Empire is no more. All that stands between me and victory
We shall weave the fates.
is Bretonia. And while Kolek may not be here to see the end game,
Despoil!
he lives on in our hearts and minds.
Avert your eyes.
Star the Manslayer. I'm gonna go ahead and get a cooldown reduction on the Fate Bruja.
What?
Core Master Fator. We're gonna give you some extra armor.
Despoilers come.
Your army's going to never get tired.
Bring ruin. Bow before he who wields the Slayer of Kings.
You want more money? Okay, here, have money. Spins off. defeat him.
Who are these grotesqueries?
Okay.
Unleash chaos! Never stop!
Easy enough.
I am Slavis' scion.
Unleash chaos!
Chaos hear ya. Chaos don't care. Let's go ahead and get Archeon into a march stance. It's going to take him forever to get down to Bretonia, but he's on his way, boys.
You need a boom!
Manslayer. Let's go ahead and give you Arcane Conduit. Since I haven't been sacking settlements, my favor count is starting to creep into the downward spot.
Fool. Bring them to ruin.
Now! Bring them to ruin!
And seeing as this will be the final battle of the campaign, I will fight it. Now, my army is piecemeal at best. Barely holding itself together, but the Bretonian army is scraps. That's not the button I wanted. That was a bad gamble. Now, the Bretonians have a lot of cavalry, which will easily deal with my piecemeal infantry line. So we're going to set up in the trees to hopefully slow their charge advance.
What?
We're going to have halberders in reserve behind the main line for when they come in.
Undivided.
What? Chosen with great weapons,
Chosen!
and a unit of Chosen will also be in reserves behind the main line.
Bolt of change!
Our hero squad will sit in the middle,
Chaos comes!
and if you can call it a unit of aspiring champions, we'll sit with them. Now I have no cavalry to chase down these archers before they start firing at us. I didn't see any siege artillery. Oh, the enemy can't see us apparently. Or it wants me to walk into their bow line, which is fine.
Sorcerer Lord! Bone of Zinch! Sorcerer Lord!
Alright, so let's advance to the open field. We're not going to go fast though. We're going to save our vigor. We're going to walk. Oh, here they come. We're going to reform their lines. I'm not going to have a whole lot of magic out of the gate. For Hellcroft and Spawn Seeker to use. He's got some Grail Knights, so it's not like he's defenseless. Alright, let's flip this around. How far can you guys shoot? Yeah, I'm going to be parked just outside of their range. So we'll see if they'll move forward once I get out of the woods.
Ditches will!
Let's grab Hellcroft here. Put a fireball into those bowmen.
Take this, mortals!
I'm going to use Arcane Conduit early.
Zinch's
Not bad damage for a cheap spell.
Exalted hero!
Let's move Fator back a little bit.
Sorcerer of chaos! Sorcerer's flight! Now is our time!
Alright, so Cavalry looks to be lining up to try and take a flank. So, let's line these halberds up for defense.
Reap their souls. Deliver slaughter. What? Time to defile. Are you willing? Chosen.
And I'm gonna get these chosen up there.
Mortal fool.
Fator, you're no slouch. Get in there.
Chaos sorcerer.
Hellcroft, I want you to drop Fire Vortex among their lines.
Exalted hero, all will be despoiled. At your command.
Come on, swing that Fire Vortex back this way. Just a little bit. Yeah, alright. Alright, here comes the Knights. Now, if those Grail Knights do hit the rear of my Chaos Warriors, I'm gonna hit them in the rear. I got some mounted yeomen holding up those halberds. So let's grab our reserve unit of halberds here.
Name your demand.
Get them into these.
Very well. Corns, bloody glory. Such feebleness. Magic is chaos.
These mounted yeomen taking on my warriors with halberds is a bad match for them.
Eye of the gods. Chaos sorcerer.
Let's go ahead and buff the troops.
Real fire. This hour, reality bends. Arcane torment awaits.
Oh yeah, those Grail Knights, they don't want none of this.
Sorcerer Lord sees.
There's the route.
Chaos, the only master.
Veritas Spawn Seeker, you've only been with us for a short while, but your services have been invaluable. Hellcroft got 30 kills. Not bad for a wizard. And let's raise you to the ground. And there's the short campaign victory. Why am I only getting a short campaign victory? And we're just going to go through the 200 and some turns. We're going to click continue campaign. Short campaign complete. Okay. Long campaign complete. There we go. And there is the campaign completed. This is Magnum Knight saying, see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching Total War Warhammer with the Warriors of Chaos. Now I'm probably going to go through the rest of them, or the game again with a different faction. This has been a lot of fun. Later, guys.